She walked into the 2000s as a scandal. The blonde heiress who partied too much, spoke in a baby voice, and became the face of dumb rich girl culture. Paris Hilton was mocked, ridiculed, dismissed as irrelevant. For years she was a joke, a tabloid headline, a paparazzi target, a meme before memes existed. But here is the paradox. Today, Paris Hilton is not fading into obscurity. She is wealthier, more powerful, and more respected than most of the people who mocked her. She turned scandal into strategy, ridicule into revenue, and infamy into empire. This is the hidden playbook of Paris Hilton, the art of reinvention. And if you study her carefully, you will uncover timeless lessons in how to turn being underestimated into the sharpest weapon a woman can wield. The first lesson: lean into the caricature before you break it. Paris Hilton invented the dumb blonde persona. She leaned into the baby voice, the catchphrases, the pink aesthetic. The world thought it was real. But later, she revealed the truth. It was an act. She had played a character so convincingly that it made her famous, and when she dropped the mask, the world was forced to admit her intelligence. This is the paradox of power. When the world underestimates you, you have leverage. Paris used underestimation as a shield, then broke the illusion when it served her. The second lesson: own your scandal before it owns you. Her leaked tape in 2003 should have destroyed her. It was humiliating, invasive, and weaponized against her. But Paris refused to retreat. She walked through the storm, used the attention to fuel her visibility, and converted scandal into spotlight. She taught a brutal lesson. Scandal only destroys those who show shame. When you refuse shame, scandal becomes marketing. The third lesson: turn visibility into currency. The paparazzi followed her every move. Instead of hiding, she monetized it. She launched perfumes, clothing lines, and products, attaching her name to everything. While the world mocked, she turned visibility into branding. By 2010, her perfume line alone had generated over $1 billion in revenue. Paris understood the secret. Attention is not humiliation unless you waste it. Attention is leverage if you sell it. The fourth lesson: shift the narrative when the old one expires. Paris could not be the party girl forever. She pivoted. She became a DJ, charging millions per show. She launched businesses, invested in startups, rebranded herself as an entrepreneur. And later, in her documentary, This Is Paris, she revealed the abuse she had endured as a teenager, shifting her narrative from shallow heiress to survivor and activist. Reinvention is not betrayal, it is survival. Paris knew when to evolve, and she never hesitated. The fifth lesson: monetize your mockery. For decades, people laughed at her voice, her outfits, her catchphrases. She trademarked them. She turned "that's hot" into a product. Every insult became a signature. Every caricature became a coin. The lesson is brutal but clear. What they mock, you can monetize. What they ridicule, you can brand. And the sixth lesson: stay underestimated even when you win. Even now, many still dismiss Paris Hilton as frivolous, but that underestimation protects her. It makes her dangerous, because while they laugh, she builds. While they mock, she multiplies. The most dangerous woman is not the one they fear, it is the one they laugh at, until she owns everything they wanted. So what can you learn from the reinvention of Paris Hilton? First, weaponize underestimation. Stop fearing being dismissed. Stop fearing being mocked. When they underestimate you, they lower their guard. They reveal their arrogance. That gives you leverage. Like Paris, let them laugh while you build. Let them believe the act until you are ready to reveal the reality. Second, own your scandal. Do not run from humiliation. Do not cower in shame. The woman who stands through scandal becomes stronger than the scandal itself. If you refuse to be destroyed, you will be reborn. Paris showed the world that the difference between victim and victor is how you frame your fall. Third, convert attention into assets. Every eye on you is currency. Stop wasting attention. Monetize it. Attach your name to products, to ventures, to movements. Paris Hilton turned tabloid Ridicule into a billion-dollar brand. Ask yourself, how are you turning your spotlight into equity? Fourth, evolve before the world demands it. Do not cling to old identities. Paris knew the party girl would expire. She pivoted into DJ, entrepreneur, activist. Reinvention is not weakness, it is power. A woman who reinvents becomes immortal. A woman who clings becomes obsolete. Fifth, monetize your mockery. What they insult you for can become your signature. Paris trademarked her caricature. She turned laughter into licensing. What flaw or quirk do they mock in you? That is your brand waiting to be born. Sixth, stay underestimated. The final trick, never rush to prove. Never waste energy demanding recognition. Let them think you are a joke. Let them think you are irrelevant. While they laugh, you build your empire. By the time they notice, it is too late. And here lies the ultimate paradox. Paris Hilton is remembered as the queen of fame for nothing. But in truth, she built a fortune from what looked like nothing. She showed that ridicule is not the end. It is the raw material of reinvention. The ordinary woman collapses under shame. The dangerous woman bends shame into strategy. So when you are underestimated, mocked, ridiculed, remember Paris. Remember that laughter can become leverage, that scandal can become spotlight, that dismissal can become domination. And ask yourself, are you going to remain the joke, or are you going to do what Paris Hilton did? Take the joke and turn it into your empire.